The man who ran former President Trump's inaugural committee has now been arrested on charges of acting as an agent of foreign government. Tom Barrack, a longtime friend and advisor to Mr. Trump, is also charged with obstruction of justice and making false statements to federal agents. Nancy Cordes has more on this story.
74-year-old Tom Barrack listened in court as prosecutors listed off the charges: conspiracy to act as an agent of a foreign government, obstruction of justice, and making false statements to the FBI.
Donald Trump is one of my closest friends for 40 years.
Barrack allegedly used that friendship to advance the interests of the United Arab Emirates, an oil-rich Middle Eastern country. According to the indictment, Barrack provided the UAE with information about meetings that occurred at the White House. And he pushed the White House to make the president's speeches more favorable to the UAE.
We'll work with our Gulf allies to develop a positive energy relationship.
That speech in 2016 won Barrack praise from his main UAE contact, who emailed him to say, "Amazing, congrats on the great job today."
It's not about power, it's about cash, and a lot of it.
Harry Littman is a former U.S. attorney. He says Barrack never registered as a foreign agent, even as his company raked in millions from the UAE.
What's really going on here is there was influence by a foreign government on the president, and the country just didn't know about it.
Former President Trump thought so highly of Barrack, he tapped him to run the inauguration in 2016. Now Barrack joins a long list of former Trump associates who were indicted after working with or for him. Barrack's lawyers say he is not guilty and that he's been cooperating with investigators from the beginning. But prosecutors argue that the wealthy California investor is a flight risk, so he'll be held in jail until a bail hearing next week. Vlad.
All right, Nancy, thank you very much.